Hello friends, welcome to my channel Math Realization. Today we are going to see the formulas related to sets and especially on cardinal numbers. Okay, so let's start our class. So first we are going to see the formulas that are related to sets having only two subsets. Okay, so let's start our formulas. So let's start with the formula n a union b, where a and b are the subsets of universal set U, and its formula is na plus nb minus na intersection b. Okay, I have said here a and b are the subset of U, but to show in a diagram we have to draw two subsets like this. Okay, and we can keep it inside a rectangle or square. Generally when you draw it may be a rectangle, so let's keep them inside a rectangle. Okay, so these are subsets A and B of universal set U. So you have to write U at the corner. This U represents universal set, and A and B are the subsets of U. And while we are drawing this figure, please don't make contact with A and B of this line. Okay, this line encloses A and B, and please don't touch this line with subsets A and B. Okay, so first we will see here this intersects this part. This is A, this is B, and this part is N. This part, okay, this part is N A intersection B. Okay, you can make it dot here. Okay, like this dotted part is A intersection B, and this part, okay, this dashed part is what? This one is N only A, is not it? This dashed part is N only A, and this sign part, this plus sign, positive sign part, is N only B. So I will show it here, N only B. Okay, and this part is this one. This circle represents N A. That the number, this part, this represents Na, and this circle represents NB. This circle represents NB. Okay, and this the outside part. Okay, this these two A and B are here, and outside A and B, this space part that I have drawn nothing here. This part is what? This part is N A union B complement part. This part is the complement part. This empty space part is the complement part. Okay, so while solving for A union B, you can say Na, you can write the formula Na plus Nb minus Na intersection B. Okay, and we have another formula for A union B, that is Na union B is how much? N, by seeing the figure, N only A plus N only B minus sorry, not minus, plus N A intersection B. Okay, so see the figure, and A union B means this A and B whole part. A and B whole part means this dashed part plus this plus part. Okay, and this one, this part, dotted part, is the A union B, complete one, and outside this is complement part, and A union B complement. So we can see from figure how we have written this formula. And we can write another formula here of NU for universal set. NU represent this part, whole part is NU, and what we can write here, N A union B plus N A union B complement part. Okay, so here A union B is this one, that is inside A and B is A union B, and outside A and B is this one is A union B complement. So total one, or NU, cardinal number of universal set is U is universal set, is cardinal number is their cardinal number plus outside here, so that is the total part, whole part. Okay, so from here, from this formula, what we can write as, like, let's say first number, we can write the formula for A union B, and A union B. What is the formula? If we take this complement on left side, it becomes N U minus N A union B complement, is not it? So again we have three formulas here for A union B, and from this formula, this is the main formula, from this formula again we can see the formula for an A union B complement. A union B complement. So what's this formula? NU minus N A union B. From this is the main formula, and we can derive these two formula from here. Okay, so yes, and after writing the formulas for two subsets, universal set having two subsets, we have to learn some terms related to these while you are solving this type of question, the questions related to cardinal number having two subsets, you have to learn some terms. Okay, terms to learn. Okay, so what are the terms to learn? So let's see the terms to learn while solving the questions. What are the terms that you will see while you are solving the questions? So the terms are, you will see like only A. If you see only A, that is N, you have to write like this, N only A. So N only A is this part, this dashed part is the N only A part. Okay, you have to find this one. And if you see A only B, then you have to find N only B, this part. This circle represents B, set B, and this plus sign represents the section, that is N only B. Okay, I have written here also, this is N only B. Okay, and the next thing, exactly 1. If you, in a question, if it is given that you have to find N only B, sorry, exactly 1, then at that time you have to do exactly 1, means this intersection means they are both, this part is both in A and B, so that is the intersection, means common part having both in A and having both in B. Okay, but here exactly 1 represents this 1, means they are not common in A and B, that is only in A part and only in B part. So we can write here N only A plus N only B. Okay, again we have some other terms also, like at least 1, sorry, at least 1, or you can say either A or B or both, like this, at least 1, or question say either A or B or both, then at that time you will write like you have to find N A union B. Okay, yeah, this must be there, either A or B or both, then you have to find N A union B. Again, if question says find A both, then you can write like this. Both means an cardinality of an A intersection B. Both represents an A intersection B. And similarly, like who do not like both A and B? Who do not like both A and B, or it may sometimes say who do not like any of A and B. These two are same. At that time you can say you have to find do not like means complement, A union B complement. At that time you have to find the complement part. Okay, so another one is, or another one that you can see while solving the problems, who like at most one, who like at most one. Or it can say, the question can say, question will be asked like this: who do not like only both A and B. Who do not like only both A and B. In that case you have to find an A intersection B complement. Okay, so these are the terms you have to learn while you are solving the questions related to sets, and we will discuss this on we will discuss this on another topic or another episode, the questions related to these terms. Okay, so now we will move on for three subsets. Okay, these are the rules for two subsets, and we can derive other rules from here. And like for intersection, if you take intersection this side and union on this side, then you can from this formula you can get the formula for intersection also, like that. Other formula you can get from there. And now we will move on the formulas related to three subsets of universal set U. So second one is for three subsets of U. Okay, for three subsets of U, okay, let's draw a Venn diagram first. So the Venn diagram is like this. For three subsets you can draw the subsets like this, and while drawing it I am not using here compass because it takes a lot of time, so I am directly making with free hands. But in your copy, while you are solving the problems, you have to draw the circles with compass. That is necessary condition for you. And while drawing the rectangle outside them, you must be careful that this line does not touch the subsets. So we are taking three subsets, that is A, B, and this circle represents C. So this A represents this circle, B represents this, or say let's say set B, and this circle represents set C. Okay, so if I say this one, this dotted line, then this is only, this dotted part is only and only B. Okay, this dotted part like this, I have dotted here, this dotted part is, you can say this one is and only A. And let's say this part, okay, this plus part, we say it is and only C part. Okay, And okay, I forgot to write here U. The A set A, B and C are the subsets of universal set U. Okay, so don't be confused. And this part, okay, this line part, we will say it what? An E intersection B intersection C. So don't be confused, it is A intersection B intersection C part. Okay, and this one, this empty part here is N only B intersection C part. Okay, this is B intersection C part. This empty part here, okay, don't be confused here, just like this whole represents A intersection B. When we subtract this part from there, then it remains N only B intersection C. Similarly here, this part is N only what? A intersection B, yes. And this part is, this empty space part is N only what? This is, this whole part is intersection between A and C. When we subtract this one, then it remains this part only. So it is N only A intersection C part. Okay, so our figure is complete now. And yes, we forgot one thing here, this empty space part outside A, B and C, this empty space part that we have not drawn anything here, we call it what? N A union B union C complement. This is the complement part, means outside A, B and C is this part, this whole part, this outside A, B and C. Okay, so let's move on the formula that we are going to use. So first formula I'm going to write is N for A union B union C. For this we have formula like NA plus NB plus NC minus N A intersection B minus N B intersection C minus N C intersection A and plus N A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so here, okay, let's discuss this formula. NA plus NB plus NC means NA first, NB, while we are adding NB, this part is counted twice. Okay, and while we counted again this part C, when we added C and C, then again this part is added again, so, or this part. Okay, so we have to subtract the intersection parts, and this part is subtracted, so we have to add that part. Okay, if you see, imagine in this figure, then you can get this formula properly. Okay, so another formula from the figure, what we can write for an A union B union C part, what we have to write is the formula like, okay, let's see, let's start from N only A. So we can add N only A union. Union means without this empty space, we are seeing only inside A, B and C sets. So N only A plus N only B plus N only C. Okay, this part, this dotted part, this dashed part and this plus part is added. What's the remaining here? We will add this one, this part, this is N only A intersection B, N only A intersection B plus this N only B intersection C plus this part N only E intersection C or C intersection A, same thing. Okay, let's write C intersection A, or A intersection A is C and C intersection A are same thing. Okay, don't be confused. And the last one is this dashed part is added, that is N A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so these two are the important formula that you have to learn. And we have some other formulas also that we can write here. So another formula is n A union B union C. So we can write this formula. A union B union C is how much? Okay, so for A union B union C, what we can write? We can write n A union B plus n only C. Okay, let's discuss this formula on the figure. So while you are writing A union B union C means this inside all are counted, not twice, okay, only they are counted once. And while you added A and A union B means this one, and the remaining is this plus sign, so we will add n only C. So that is complete A union B union C. And let's write another formulas. So here another formula we can write n B union C plus n only A, similarly like this formula. Okay, and for this one also we have another formula, n C union A or A union C, same thing, plus n only B. Okay, these are the formulas for A union B union C. Okay, you have to learn this formula also. And another formula is for universal set NU is n A union B union C plus n A union B union C complement. Yeah, same as in two subsets we have written this formula, but for here we are writing for three subsets. Okay, and similarly we can write from here we can write the formula for n A union B union C. What's its formula? Okay, take this on left side, so it becomes NU minus, when it goes on left side it becomes minus, here the sign is plus, n A union B union C complement. And similarly for this one we can write, this is the main formula, we are deriving this from this formula, and again we are writing for complement. For complement it becomes n A union B union C complement equal to NU minus n A union B union C. Okay, this is the formula for complement. Now there are some terms related to these three subsets, so you have to learn these terms also. So let's write the terms also. Terms to learn. Terms to learn. For whose? For three subsets. Okay, for three subsets we are going to write the terms. So for only A, yeah, first one is only A means we have already seen it is n only A. Similarly only B is, yeah, n only B, right, like this. And for if the question says find n only B means you have to find this n only B. And only C means n only C. And when the question asks to find you at least one, so while you are finding at least one means you have to find n A union B union C. So in the figure if you see at least one means, yeah, all of them have at least one, so they will be written, or A union B union C will be found, or we will find A union B union C at that time. So if the question asks to find exactly one or only one, at that time what you have to find? You have to find exactly one means you have to find n only A plus n only B plus n only C, because they have nothing common, like n only have nothing common, this part have nothing common, that is only in A, but this part have common in A and B, this part is common in both A, B and C. So when the question asks you to find exactly one, you have to find n only A plus n only B plus n only C. Similarly if the question asks you to find exactly two, at that time you will find n only A intersection B plus N only B intersection C plus N only C intersection A. So if the question asks you to find exactly 2, then you have to find this one. And exactly 3, question asks you to find exactly 3, then you have to find an A intersection B intersection C. Similarly, for at most 1, okay, here is less space, I will write it here. For if the question asks you to find exact at most 1, at most 1, at the time you will find N only A plus N only B, so let's cut this arrow, plus N only C, and the complement part, okay, A union B union C, complement part, you have to add them when the question asks you to find at most 1. And at most 2, in the case of at most 2, you have to find N A intersection B intersection C, complement part, yeah, complement of this one. So this one is A intersection B intersection C. You have to find the complement of this when the question asks you to find exact at most 2. Similarly, for at most 3, you have to find an U. Yeah, at most 3 means you have to find an U. So this is our episode 2. Learn the formulas and terms that are used in sets. So just screenshot the video when you see the full topics or full formulas for 3 subsets like this. You can screenshot it here, and similarly for 2 subsets here you can screenshot by in 2 steps, like here up to here now and up to here like this. Okay, so you can get all the formulas in your mobile or in your desktop or laptop. So that's much for today. I hope you liked my video, and if you have not subscribed up to now, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.